I remember that day. And I had a panic attack in that contest, and I may have one up here, so we'll see. I want to begin by thanking you, Gary, everyone involved in the Legends of the Outdoors Hall of Fame, and all of the sponsors, because y'all actually make this thing happen. I can't tell you how humbled and honored I've been ever since Gary told me I was going to be inducted. Most sports Hall of Fame, you have to be retired for several years before they even start to consider you. So it's really special to get this award with what I hope is a big chunk of my career still in front of me. And that fact makes it incumbent on me to make the most of those years because of the faith entrusted in me in this award. Everyone receiving this recognition today will and should have a list of people to thank. We began today by thanking God, and I'm sure all of us understand how blessed He has made our lives. Next, I have to thank my wife, Nina. I won't pretend she was always happy when I walked out the door for yet another trip, and who could blame her? I can say she was always there when I came home, and for 25 years, she's the one who kept the lights on. Next are my sons, Sam and Bill. I got lucky by marrying into Sam, and for 5 years that he was in my life, we were best hunting and fishing buddies. He began a journey of change in my life and personality, which continued in my journey raising Bill. I got lucky again with him, and most of you who are parents will understand when I say that is the most fulfilling part of life, is being a parent. And I can't tell you how much pride any of us have when we see our son become a good man. I can't imagine where or who I would be today without all of them in my life. Next, my parents. Anyone who knew my mother would tell you that she was the sweetest, kindest, and smartest person they ever met. Obviously, I didn't get many of her traits, but she made my childhood very special. My father, he instilled my love of hunting and fishing and of our wildlife resources. I can't recall being so young that I didn't think duck hunting and bass fishing were like the coolest things that a man could possibly do. He didn't stop there. He introduced me to men who somehow had made their avocation their vocation. Hunting, fishing, and spending time with men like Gene Hill, Dick Walters, Pete Peterson, Carol Shelby, men who accepted me as a child and led me to this path in the outdoor world. Hunting, fishing, DU banquets, game coins, safari club, National Wildlife Federation, those all led me to an appreciation for conservation. Looking around this room, I see dozens of friends, dozens of heroes, and a whole bunch of folks that fit in both of those categories. I see Harold Knight. He doesn't know it, but he taught me to blow a goose call through a record he made. I see Ray Nye. He doesn't know it. He taught me how to use the diaphragm turkey call on a little cassette tape I bought. I see Larry Ray. Larry Ray taught me what an outdoor journalist should be. Kelly Powers. Kelly's out there. He taught me more about how to win a calling contest than anyone else on earth. And none of them knew this. Something I have to say, if you've been in this industry very long, you have to guard yourself because it's easy to start believing your own BS. You're a spokesman for things you care deeply about. Before you know it, you're your own self-appointed expert. That's where friends come in. My buddy Brian Chandler, we've been hunting together now for over 40 years. John McCauley, over 30 now. Chris Williams, I don't know how long it's been, but it will have been double digits. Russ Allison was Sam's best friend. And even after 20 years that we've lost Sam, we still talk every day. Doug Carpicki and Jody Whitfield, when I wanted to start a Scholastic Trap team, those were the phone calls I made. And those men made that team happen. And that's one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. They made it happen. These men are the kind of friends that were there all the times that I needed a hand up. They were there all the times that I needed knocking back down. And I want to thank them for that. Sum it up, I hope being on the stage to faith, family, friends, and my heroes, and I thank you all.